Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Kansas City Royals and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Chase Anderson is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Chase Anderson, man, a pretty good pitcher. Really good control. He has a three-pitch mix of fastball, curveball, and the straight changeup. His changeup has gotten better. As a matter of fact, if he has that straight changeup, it makes his 92 to 93-mile-an-hour fastball look that much better. If he's on, you'll know early. He'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
With Merrifield next to hit, he will lead this one off today. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
Batting second, the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Mondesi is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Bases are empty, one man out. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Brett.
Stepping in now, George Brett. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Two-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
2 out, nobody on. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Toronto bullpen.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
In is Jorge Soler. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Brett at second with 2 down. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Giro, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
The set and the 2-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter,
Hunter Dozier digging in now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Dozier is exactly a .400 hitter.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
Here's the 1-1. Hot shot on the ground is short, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Royals strand a pair, and now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Jacob Junis gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now at the plate, John Olerud. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
the first baseman, John Olerud.
Pitch on the way.
Ball inside.
These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0 home. 2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Phillips is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting second, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
1 out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Phillips is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Batting third, the second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Now at the plate, Roberto Alomar took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. Outside.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sink or change up right here. Got to get it up.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Adios, pelota. A solo shot down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until, clink, it hits off the foul pole for a homer.
So now to the plate, Joe Carter. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. 1-1 the count to Joe Carter.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
2 out, nobody on. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Rolled slowly to first. Reined in. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Jay's off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 Toronto. And up steps Salvador Perez, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
1-1 the count now. Now here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This one's down to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Batting 7, the first baseman, number 66.
To the plate now, Ryan O'Hearn, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Hit hard to short. He's right there. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Batting in, the left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Alex Gordon. First offering on its way. Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Carter is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Royals bats are quiet there. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. set to get his day started, Lourdes Gurriel. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball in there for a called strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got the count 1-2.
Ball 2.
2 strikes.
A bouncer to the left side. Mondesi picks it up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Bo Bichette.
Standing in, Bo Bichette. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 2 for 4. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey!
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey!
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Oh-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Digging in now to Oscar Hernandez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled straight back. Runners on first with 1 down. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. Now the 1-0. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. The relay, and a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Into the box now, Reese McGuire, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Second and third, 2 away. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Gordon is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Blue Jays leave a pair. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Brett Phillips will bat next, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Brett Phillips.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Counts 1-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Popped him up. McGuire over to his left. Makes the play. 1 away.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, with Merrifield.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Adalberto Mondesi comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now the 1-0. A swing by Brett, and this one's driven to left. And no one will track it down. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Oh, that's low.
Hey, after the double at his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. 2 out with the man at first. All even now, 2-2. Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short, and that's in there, base hit.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
In now, Jorge Soler, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Into center field, line drive, base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, D-Row, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Royals settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, John Olerud. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And he fouls this one off. One and 2, here it comes. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So with 1 gone in the inning, time for a check of the American League Central standings as you see where the Royals sit entering play today. Coming to the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Line to the right side, but foul. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And the pitch. Swing and a ground ball to third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box, Roberto Alomar. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. A little bit outside. 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
We got full count.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Joe Carter, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A ball and a strike.
1 strike.
2 out here and a runner at second. And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder is able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Mondesi brings it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping in, Salvador Perez. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Salvador Perez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
One, 2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Racing back, the right fielder to the track. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 148 for his career. And the Royals have taken the lead. It's 2-1.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
At the plate now, Ryan O'Hearn.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these 2 arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alex Gordon. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Standing in now, Brett Phillips.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Royals get 1 on this swing by Perez. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and the Royals have taken a 2-1 lead. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Now batting, Lourdes Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
To the plate now, Bo Bichette. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Here it comes, 1-0. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And it's fouled away. Again, another foul ball. Here's the payoff pitch. There's ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Stepping up now to Oscar Hernandez as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. from the stretch. And he lays off there 1-0.
4-1, no strikes.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1 home. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Second home run early in the year, and it gives the Blue Jays a 4-2 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Pitch on the way. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, number 10.
At the plate, Reese McGuire hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Ball 1, well below the zone. 3 runs already home here. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
The 3-2 pitch. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Here's the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Both teams with 6 hits so far. hit to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 4-2 Toronto. New inning set to get underway. Digging in now for Kansas City, Whit Merrifield. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the pitch. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
So now to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. (4-2) our score here as we play inning number 5. There goes the runner. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. One and two, the count to the Royals shortstop. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. First offering on its way. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he lays off again, ball 3. Jorge Soler waits on deck. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind an account like that, though.
So first and second with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
Soler, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Now the 1-0 misses, ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the stretch.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Royals strand a pair. Still down by a count of 4-2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Digging in and looking for more, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you could look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Into the box now, Roberto Alomar. Unable to find the zone with the slider. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Jake Kalish is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
74, Jake Kalish.
Joe Carter will be his first assignment down to the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. He's set and the pitch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that one is gone! It's a 2-run homer for Joe Carter. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they open it up to 6-2 now. Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel. Ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Digging in once again, Bo Bichette.
The batter, the designated hitter, Bo Bichette.
From the stretch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. The pitch.
No. Inside.
2 out, nobody on. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. Kalish, 28 years old. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2015 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Teoscar Hernandez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Phillips is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's now 6-2. Jordan Romano takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 68, Jordan Romano.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Salvador Perez. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And the pitch.
I got the count 0-2.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
In now, Ryan O'Hearn. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
The 2-2. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider, as it misses well above the zone.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A payoff pitch one more time. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center.
Giving chase is Hernandez,
but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. O'Hearn rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as they now trail by only 3. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate now, Brett Phillips. Popped him up. Olderud is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, with Merrifield.
With Merrifield next to bat. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's it.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. He's set. Now the pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Gordon is on his way home. And a relay to the plate is in time. And he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. One for the Royals here, and it comes courtesy of this Alex Gordon swing. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Royals 3.
Leading up for Toronto, the right fielder.
At the plate, Rendell Grichuk, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fouled off. swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone.
So now to the plate, Reese McGuire, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Phillips is on his horse. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
First baseman, John Olerud.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, John Olerud. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Softly hit out to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Now at the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Here comes the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
The third baseman, number 5.
Striding in, George Brett. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Line drive, base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Justin Miller comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 60, Justin Miller.
Standing in now, Jorge Soler. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Runner at second here with one man out. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
One-0 count. Here it is. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Tread lightly in this situation. Got a great hitter at the plate, runner in scoring position. Don't be afraid, you got the base open.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
And he finally gets this one over for strike one.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Two down, runners at first and second. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Last half of the 7th here. Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Guerrero Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. fouled away. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
To the plate now, Roberto Alomar.
He swings and grounds it to short. Mondesi scoops it up.
In time to first, and there are two away.
The left fielder, number 29, Joe Carter.
Joe Carter will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. It's a solo shot for Joe Carter, his second of the game, as it is now 7-3. Jesse Hahn is into the ball game now as he'll make his fifth appearance of the season here.
Number 32, Jesse Hahn.
Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And this one will bounce into the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Into the box, Bo Bichette. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Jays add 1 more on the solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the Royals 3. Sam Gaviglio has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 43, Sam Gaviglio.
Stepping into the box, Ryan O'Hearn. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And no one will get this one. Now a swing, and O'Hearn sends this one high in the air and out to deep right field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
At the plate, Alex Gordon. Swing, and he pops him up. Guerrero in foul ground, but this will land untouched. A runner at second, nobody out. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope, that's down.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Giving chase is Hernandez.
He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Number 14, Brett Phillips.
Striding in once again, Brett Phillips. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Smoke toward the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You have a kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping a team out, too.
Into the box now, Whit Merrifield. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Runners on first with 1 down. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Adalberto Mondesi, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Slider laid off for a ball.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
2 out with the man at first. Outside, 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. On, he pops it up. In there, a base hit.
Hey, they're not all beautiful, and they don't all have to be. Just throwing a long dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of hit.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. George Brett will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. As a look, now the pitch. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Almost big trouble there, but he'll wind up stranding 2 as the side is retired. Royals settle for just the 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the Royals 4. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Stepping up to the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. In there for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Rendell Gritchick. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. Oh, and that is right there for strike two.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Digging in, Reese McGuire. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Phillips is there for it. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 9, John Olerud.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go John Olerud. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hahn sets. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. would be next. 2 out here and a runner at second. Let it rip that time. 3-0, but the fastball's by him. 3-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Now the payoff pitch home. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line, and Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Toronto. They hold a 7-4 lead. Ken Giles comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
51, Ken.
All set for the start of the inning, so now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jorge Soler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Giles is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Ready with the 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So here's the Royals DH, Hunter Dozier, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. One out, nobody on. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Digging in, Salvador Perez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Makes the catch, and the Blue Jays have taken the first 3 games in this 4-game set. They'll look to sweep tomorrow as the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
7-4 the final finish today. The Toronto Blue Jays took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Chase Anderson gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Ken Giles closes the door for the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For Kansas City, 4 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.